8 days ago, dozens of Hamas terrorists launched a relentless attack on an Israeli music festival. They opened fire on thousands of concert goers, killing at least 260 people in the worst civilian massacre in Israeli history. When the shooting stopped, Hamas fled, taking up to 150 people hostage, including about 17 Americans. Among them was 27-year-old Inbar Haiman, who went to the rave with a group of friends. She was volunteering as a helper for people at the concert who needed a guide or any kind of assistance. Joining me now is Inbar's boyfriend, Noam Alon. We appreciate your time today. I'm so sorry for what you're going through.
Thank you.
So your girlfriend of 18 months, you believe, has been kidnapped by Hamas. What can you tell us about what happened to Inbar?
From what that we are knowing from a testimonial of two guys who were with her and from a video that Hamas was published, we can know for sure that Inbar was kidnapped to Gaza when she is alive, and we can only pray and to believe and to hope that she's okay there. But we are know that she is kidnapped, that she's held as hostage there.
And so you two met when you were studying graphic design. She decided to go to this music festival with some friends. Who has told you
Yes.
kind of what happened, what unfolded when the terrorists arrived at this festival?
Yes, in Bar, she used to go to lots of these kind of peace parties, music festivals, and every time she go with her best friends, and this time she didn't return. And like we know, since the early morning there was alarms for rockets, so the party, the festival stopped really early, and 1 hour, even less later on, the terrorists arrived by cars, by motorbikes, and yes.
And her friends told you that she'd gone to a car and then that she was running on foot to escape the terrorists.
Yes, yes. It started like after the alarms of the rockets. There were police officers there. It's a big festival. It's a really known one. So there were like paramedics and police officers who guided everybody to run, get inside the cars and to drive away. But because they couldn't reach on, there was only one exit road from there. So there was like a big traffic. And at some point, the police officer tell everybody to leave the cars and to run to the back to the party area. Inbar was hiding under the stage with her friends, and at some point, this place wasn't safe anymore. So she ran away. She split from her friends. She ran together with two guys that she didn't knew, and they ran miles away from the party area when terrorists are chasing them. At some point, one of the terrorists managed to take her, and two other terrorists riding on a motorbike came and they took her away. The two other guys managed to survive, but they saw Inbar taking away.
And Noam, you have seen a video posted by Hamas showing your girlfriend. Can you describe what you saw, what condition she was in?
From what we can see, personally, I didn't watch it because it was too hard for me, and people told me, like my close family told me I shouldn't watch it. But from what we can see and from what I understand from this video, Inbar got hurt in her face. Probably they wanted her not to be in conscience when they are taking her. Perhaps she tried to resist and they decide to hit her. But it seems like she's alive, but she got hurt. Four terrorists holding her, and it's not easy, of course, but we want to believe that this is a sign that she is alive, and we are really praying, and we need a sign of life from her.
Are you hearing Any news from the Israeli government about her situation? Because obviously Israel has been bombing
Yes, we
Gaza.
do. We do. In the first days, we got no information, but yesterday, um, one person from the army, he spoke with Inbar's family, and he told them that as the army see Inbar as kidnapped, not as missing, and they have the information. I think the same information as us, the testimonial of the guys, the video that Hamas was published. So they have it, and for them, they are saying she is kidnapped.
There's no.
So it's not.
Have they given you any indication that they know where she and the other hostages are being held?
No, no.
Are you worried when you see the bombing that's happening in Gaza right now?
I do, but I'm sure that Hamas is keeping all the hostages. I guess I think like down below in the tunnels that all of Gaza is like built by tunnels, underground tunnels. So I guess they're keeping everybody there, but we don't know, of course, where she is, where all the hostages are.
And you and Imban have traveled together over the past year and a half. You describe her as special, as an amazing friend. What do you want people to know about Imban?
I want people to know that Inbar is the best girlfriend and amazing person that everybody can just like, everybody loved her, and then she's talented, she's brilliant, she's clever, she's funny. We just want her back, her and all the other hostages. She's so talented, she has like spirit of life, and no one deserves to have these things, but
We are
I'm just
thinking,
thinking about what she's passing through. It's killing me to think about it.
yeah, it's unimaginable what you and her family are going through. Noam Alon, we appreciate your time. We wish you all the best, and we hope you are reunited with her very soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you.